On WWE Saturday Night Main Event, Leon Slater should have pinned AJ Styles. It would have set up a match in TNA Wrestling for AJ Styles to face Leon Slater for the X Division title. The nostalgia would have been tremendous. It would have been a mega event, and TNA falls victim, and WWE drops the ball again. What is going on? How are you doing? What's up, zombie? Sean was on the show earlier. I had Sean on the show earlier. He was on my last stream. I'm C. I think you meant to say I see. Said I'm C. That looked crazy, don't it? Mm. Check that hair out. Magnified. This just proves TNA is the better product. Give me a YouTube title. Inappropriate comment. Somebody just made an inappropriate comment. It didn't go through. It got censored. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? How you doing? Can't see comments. You're making it says you're making inappropriate comments. This is a stream at 12:21 a.m. in the morning. What the fuck do you expect? Oh, what's going on? Ow. What's going on? How are you doing? How are you doing? Oh, I said, hey, what's up? Thank you, thank you. What time is it where you're at? What time is it where you're at? It's 12:32 a.m. here. 12:32 a.m. You're somewhere in the middle of the country then, right? Or are you on the West Coast? You on the West Coast of the United States? You don't know where you're located? You don't know where you live? Come here, pup dog. Come here. You can do it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. You subscribed because of my dog, didn't you? My dog made you subscribe. I'm super tired. I am super tired.
In today's video, we're going to be diving into the upcoming pattern, taking a look at a colder pattern, obviously, until we have somewhat of a pattern change happening here as we approach the 20th. We've been talking about this for a couple of days, but I've got to tell you, day after day after day, I've seen the models kind of making things appear colder in the medium to long range. It really does not seem as warm during that little break, if you will, moving forward at Central and Eastern State. Be this, and then there's going to be happening is where I think anticipated live in a coastal area, ocean is cooling for anticipated, and then we see really cold temperatures for Sunday night into Monday for the eastern seaboard. Really cold. I think here in southeastern Virginia we're going to get into the upper teens perhaps, which is pretty crazy, and it's a testament to how much anticipated, and also why we're going to start to see some snowfall for these areas trending in. Now, as we kind of keep going with this, we can see right here, actually, the perfect image to look at for the areas experiencing snowfall here. DC, Maryland, eastern Pennsylvania, New Jersey, into southern New England and southern New York. Where I think some people at this point, this has trended a little bit more intense, could pick up 4 to 6 inches of snowfall. And also areas further inland.
YouTube changed. Not a small update, not a tiny tweak, a complete shift in how the platform decides which videos win and which ones disappear. Channels that were growing suddenly stopped. But at the same time, some channels exploded. Some hit 2 million subscribers in just a few months. The way YouTube works has completely changed, for the worse and for the better. If you understand the new rules, you can grow faster than ever. But if you don't, the platform will bury you. Let's start with the biggest change. And honestly, this one scared me when I first learned about it. The new YouTube AI algorithm is watching everything. YouTube is no longer run by simple code. It's run by something much smarter. It's called Gemini, and if you don't know what it is, think of it as Google's version of ChatGPT, but way more powerful. And it's now in charge of the entire YouTube algorithm. Here's what that means for you and for me, because I'm a YouTube creator as well. Before, YouTube looked at simple signals, tags, titles, how long people watched, basic stuff. Now, Gemini watches your actual video, frame by frame, word by word, sound by sound. It listens to what you say. It reads text on screen. It looks at the images you show. It even picks up on your tone. If your video is meant to be funny, it knows. If you're being sarcastic in your video, it also knows that too. The AI algorithm powered by Gemini doesn't read your tags, it watches your content and it decides for itself what your video is about. Your title matters less than your actual words, your thumbnail matters less than your actual visuals. The AI sees through the packaging and judges the product inside. So now what you're doing inside the video is actually being watched by the algorithm, and it actually matters. And here is where it gets really interesting. Everything I just told you isn't only scary. It's actually the best opportunity small creators have had in years. Because when Gemini understands your video perfectly, the tone, the visuals, the topic, the pacing, the emotion, it can finally send your video to the right people. Not random viewers, not the wrong niche, not people who scroll away in 2 seconds. The right audience. The people who are already interested in your topic. The people who normally watch videos like yours. The people who stay, comment, subscribe, and binge. This is why some small creators went from nothing to 1 million views in a few weeks. Gemini matched their video to the perfect viewer model. Before this update, YouTube often guessed wrong. Videos kept getting pushed to audiences that didn't care. People clicked out, and because of it, the algorithm buried the channel. Now, the AI understands your content in a way the old system never could, and it rewards you by pushing your video to the exact viewers who love that style. In other words, for creators who care about quality, this new algorithm is a massive advantage. But this new level of AI understanding also means something else. If the system can detect when a channel is real, it can also detect when a channel feels fake. And that's where thousands of creators got hit by mistake. So now you need to understand the other side of this update. Gemini doesn't just analyze your video, it analyzes you, your behavior, your patterns, how you act on the platform. Why? Well, because YouTube is trying to answer one question. Is this a real human making real content? And that leads us to the next change, one that got thousands of channels deleted just last month. YouTube now probably gives every channel a hidden score. They don't show it to you, but it probably exists. And it controls everything. I call it your trust score. Think of it like a credit score, but for your channel. The higher it is, the more YouTube trusts you. The more it trusts you, the more it's pushing your videos to viewers. But the lower it is, the more invisible you become. So how do you raise your trust score? How do you prove you're real? After watching this video, you will learn how to grow faster in 2026 and how to protect your channel, especially if you're a faceless channel, because as I said, YouTube now has AI incorporated in their algorithm and they're watching everything you do. So I'm going to show you a couple of tricks that protect your channel from getting terminated. So even if you respect the rules and you do everything right, your channel can still get terminated simply because the AI system made a mistake. And sure, you can get your channel back, but it's super slow, it takes time, it's stressful, so it's better to just avoid it by applying the tricks I'm about to show you in this video. Let me paint a picture for you. A brand new email gets created. 10 minutes later, a YouTube channel is made. 1 hour after that, a video goes live. Then another one, every single day. The account doesn't watch any videos, doesn't subscribe to anyone, doesn't comment, doesn't interact, it just posts nonstop. Now, could that be a real person? Sure, it's possible, but statistically, accounts that look like this are almost always content farms. Bots, AI-generated channels pumping out low-quality videos to game the system. So Gemini flags them automatically. This is why starting a new channel in 2025 can be risky. Not because it's impossible, but because brand new accounts have zero trust. And zero trust means Gemini is watching you closely. But here's the fix. If you're starting fresh, use an email that has been around for a while. Maybe your personal Gmail that you've been using for years. This email has history. It has behavior. Gemini looks at that and thinks, okay, this person has been on the platform. This is probably real. Even better, if you have Google subscriptions like YouTube Premium, Google One, or Workspace, that's extra proof you're a legitimate person, not a bot. The older the account, the safer you are. Simple as that. Now, there's one more thing you can add to your channel that will protect it, and most creators skip, and it might be the most powerful trust signal of all. The secret weapon. When YouTube reviews your channel, and they will, the first thing a real human will do is check probably your channel. and the first thing that plays is going to be your channel trailer. Most creators ignore this. They leave it blank or they just put a random video there. Well, big mistake, because your channel trailer is your chance to tell YouTube exactly who you are and what you do. And here's what you should include in the channel trailer. Explain what your channel is about. Show how you make your content. Talk about the process, your scripts, your editing, your ideas. Be transparent. If you already have that on your channel from day one, you've answered the questions before they've even been asked. Now, quick thing before we continue. If you make long-form videos, you know the problem. Turning them into short clips takes forever, sometimes an hour per clip. Most creators simply don't have the time and they lose momentum because of it. Because as you know, the more you post, the more you're consistent, the more YouTube will reward you and the more viewers it will send to your channel. That's why I use Nexus Clips. It's an AI tool that does the hard work for you. You upload your
How do I set up a trailer? How do I set up a YouTube trailer video? How do I set up a YouTube trailer video? How do I set up a YouTube trailer video?
YouTube channel trailers are an important piece of any optimized YouTube channel, and a good trailer can turn a lot more viewers into subscribers. So in this video, we're going to step through a simple YouTube channel template that you can follow to quickly create an optimized YouTube intro video for your channel, including examples and ideas to make it super easy. Hey, it's Justin Brown here from Primal Video, where we help you grow an audience and scale your revenue with online video. If you're seeing value in this video, make sure you're giving it a thumbs up. It really makes a huge difference, and all the links to everything I mentioned are in the description box below. Let's jump into it. So a YouTube channel trailer is a video that is displayed to people who haven't yet subscribed to your YouTube channel when they visit your YouTube channel page. These videos are a great opportunity to show non-subscribers what your channel is about, who you are, and most importantly, why they should subscribe. You really don't need anything too complex or too fancy. You just need to follow a simple template to maximize your results and ensure that you don't miss any critical elements. So with the overall goal of your YouTube channel trailer being to let potential subscribers know that they're in the right place and really sell them or convince them on why they don't want to miss any of your videos, there are some key points that we want to include, and I'm going to cover these ones first. Then we'll dive into a simple structure that you can follow to ensure that you don't miss anything. So these are the things that you want to include in your channel trailer. What the channel is about, a little bit about who you are, your background, your experience, your credibility, some personality, who your content is for, what will your viewers get by subscribing, give some examples of the content that you're making and why it matters. And you want to remember to just be yourself. Show your viewers who you are and what you're about, and they're more likely to connect, engage, and subscribe. Now, in terms of how long your channel trailer should be, I would suggest around 2 to 3 minutes at the most. If you can do it all in around 1 minute to 2 minutes, perfect. But I'd say don't drag it out any longer than 3 wherever possible. So those are the key things that you want to be including in your channel trailer. Now, in terms of you creating your own channel trailer, here's an example trailer video structure that you can use to help. So to start out, the first thing you want to do is to welcome your viewers onto your channel and let them know that they are in the right place. You'll then want to introduce them to the topic of your channel and who it's for, why you created it. Now, you want to do this before you start talking about you and how awesome you are, your background and skills and all of that stuff. You want to let your viewers decide first if the so then once your credibility, so you can have some exam finishing. This one's going to fit for them if it's your content. Now, you could, as this step may sound, choose if it's going to be a public video or an unlisted video. Either one is still going to work as a channel trailer. If you want your channel trailer to be shown in and amongst all of your other videos on your channel, then you can leave it as public. If you only want it shown to people who aren't subscribed, then leave it as unlisted. And a last little pro tip, once it is up on YouTube, utilize the title field and the description box, not to optimize for SEO, but instead to tell your viewers about your channel and encourage them to subscribe. You don't need to worry about SEO or mastering the perfect title here to have it show up in search results or to show up on the platform. Your goal is to let them know what your channel is about and to encourage them to subscribe. So use your title field and the description box to help with that as well. So now that you've got your YouTube channel trailer sorted, if you want to learn how to create a branded watermark, a little subscribe button that sits on top of all your YouTube
Let me show you how to add a YouTube channel trailer. Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Jewel Tolentino here from Esatino Media, and on this channel, we show you how to create profitable content. Alright, so I'm in one of my clients' YouTube channels right now, and from the channel dashboard, what you want to do is head over to the left-hand side and click on Customization. From here, under Layout, you're going to see here Video Spotlight, and you're going to have two things here. Channel trailer for people who haven't subscribed, light, and you're going to have two things here. Channel trailer for people who have